I
想问一下说，公司的规划组跟业务是怎么合作的？就是说，如果你有客人的时候，是以业务为主导，推荐客人各种品项吗？还是说，只要他接待完这个客人，可能他只要某些东西，然后如果他拿那个平面图过来的时候，就直接交给规划组这边，看你要怎么配都可以。就是到底是以哪边为主导？通常
基本上应该是说由业务这边他接触客人的一个认知之后，
你坐过来点在桌面上面吗？然后他就那个有没有过镜子？
对，因为接触客人的是业务，所以基本上呢，如果说有拿到图面的话，其实还是会先有业务的一些想法，就因为他有可能对他沟通完之后，然后选品完之后跟我们规划组讨论，如果真的一旦套用图面上有任何的问题的时候，业务这边讲说，你选的东西可能在图面上不符合，就是客人对不符合，
但是可能品相会
品相还是以业务为主。
How they work is that the sales team, because they are direct contact with the client, so normally it's they will take the lead, like what items they want. Yeah, so after they got the floor plan, they will tell the interior team that look, I've got this floor plan and this client they want these items.
Okay.
Then during the process, of course, they will have discussion. The interior team might realize that, oh, the size or the interior plan might be a bit bizarre. Then they will suggest them. But no matter what, they will be the coordinate of the
大概
sales.
讲这点跟大家讲一下。
OK
教育训练会提到的东西是，他昨天就有送到很多关于材料。他第一个会讲到的是石台大理石，第二个是讲到金属矿。我跟各位讲一下，其实那个大理石，他讲的那些专业知识跟我们家其他的很类似。那但是它的那个，因为它的 coating 的那个 label 就是最什么意思呢？各位如果观察到大理石上面其实都有层，上面都有一层保护层，那一层保护层各家的品质跟工法有点不太一样。那他们家是比较细腻的，所以去了解一下，跟他们讲说他们要分几层。我告诉你，这个跟
when you need to stop me just
跟 F 牌，这个楼上
stop me.
I think because you only have
它
two
都是比较
hours
高 label， 但是
to
我可以这么说，在我们店里面，如果是
No, no, but when you need to translate,
就是
just
我可以说 no
look at me and stop.
所以你们要好好看一下 ，no 应该是我们家里面所有的牌子
Your English standard
所
is
以
actually
你
zero.
看到这么现代的牌子，它
Most of
讲
them can
model
have
的事
basic
情，所以你们
conversation.
那个大理石就比较多问题。然后呢，就是听听看他怎么去讲到那个每一层它平均选品啊，它里面会讲到说卡拉拉就是卡拉拉，然后那个区域他讲大理石的故事，你就好好听那个，它里面东西上完我们其他大理石不用上，因为都是一样的东西。那再来就是金属的部分，它也会提到，但是金属的部分因为 Knoll 的强项是那个铬，就是镀铬 chrome 的部分，它的 chrome 为什么那么厚？你们要好好看一下，因为它跟一般的不一样，那个也是你卖点之一。然后最后再来讲到北京之家的皮革，所以今天安德利亚都会跟你们大家讲的比较多，先从材料出发去讲，先从 Knoll 这个品牌故事去讲，然后再来就讲材料，再来就讲商品。OK， 那我们就掌声来欢迎一下安德利亚。
I still didn't say anything, so maybe now they clap, but after you just boo.
He's single.
Single. Okay. 你好. Thank you for coming today, and I will just take a bit of your time to tell you the story of this amazing brand. And okay, I was asking to Jessica, how do you guys, how are you organized here? No? Okay, so I know that in this table there are some sales and some design team, right? Okay. Hello. And this is interesting because this is exactly the way you should work together, no? Sales and design team, okay? And you are very lucky because you guys work in the basement one, okay? Maybe you're not so lucky because you don't see the sunlight, but you're very lucky because down there you have a lot of brands that are the history of the modern design, okay? And now the last one, but not the least, is arrived, okay? That is this brand. We still didn't put the sign downstairs. We need to paint the column now it's a bit salmon, but after it will become red, okay? So this is our color. And Knoll, together with Vitral, I think that are really the base and the history of design, okay? So you're really very lucky. It's not rocket science. It's very easy. So you just need to fall in love first. If you are in love with these products inside, but not only Knoll, but all the rest, your job will be easier. No, Miles, am I right?
Yes, you're right.
It's just a matter of being in love, no? Because you are lucky because you have a nice job, a beautiful job in a beautiful location, and it's just your passion. It has to be your passion because the client feel if you are passionate in what you are telling them. Okay, stop me if you need to translate. And because it's only a matter of pass your passion to them, and they will follow you. They will listen to you, and they will do what you want. This is the secret. So today I will mix a bit the story of this beautiful brand and some tricks, no, some suggestions, no, when you talk with the clients, okay, that you can use, okay. First of all, the name. Maybe you didn't know, but maybe Miles say, okay, guys, now we also have Knoll. Okay, what is this? This strange name. Okay, it can sound like a bad word. Okay, it's very simple. This is a surname of a guy. Okay, he was a German guy. So the original pronounce of this name is Knoll. Okay, because the guy was from Germany. But you know, the guy, we are talking about 1937, so between the two world wars, he moved to America, okay, to look for some fortune, okay, to start a new business. And you know how they are, American people, no? They're not so funny sometimes, they change your surname, okay? So, American people, they pronounce this like Knoll, okay? Actually, it's very funny because I have worldwide, the company is very big, 2,000 employees, okay? So I have 2,000 colleagues in all around the world. And even between us, we say different. So I say, hey, I work for Knoll. And my colleague can say, hey, I work for Knoll. So are we from the same company? Okay, so sometimes it's complicated even for us, okay? Because if you go to London, to Germany, to Italy, in Europe in general, we are known as Knoll, okay. In America, Knoll. But just to let you know, it's an American company, because even if the founder was a German guy, the company was founded in New York, okay. If you happen to go to New York sometimes, there's a big showroom in the 6th Avenue, just next to the MoMA Museum. You have MoMA Museum, next to the MoMA, Knoll, or Knoll, okay.
So how's the water Knoll?
Somebody can ask you, no, because you will have different colleagues, different clients, no, architects, interior designers, private customer. So some of them that they know a bit about design, maybe they say, so this is Walter Knoll. And you say, no, this is Knoll. Okay, so I'm confused. Walter Knoll, Knoll, no. Walter Knoll, name and surname, Mr. Walter Knoll, he was the father of this guy. This handsome guy is Mr. Hans Knoll, okay? His father was Walter Knoll. So if somebody asks, hey, but why you guys, you do furniture? I mean, why? I mean, they can say, hey, listen, my father was doing furniture, so I learned from him, okay? And my father was one of the first in the history of doing modern furniture, design furniture, okay? What does it mean, design furniture? It means that I'm able to build this table, but I call you because you are a designer, no? You are the rock star, so I need some suggestion from you. Where is the market going? What the people want? Okay, let's do something together. I'm very good in molding the plastic, but I never get there to do this beautiful shape. So maybe you can tell me something. This is the wedding, okay? And this guy did something similar. So he moved to America. It was a very good time to move to America. No? A lot of immigration from Europe, no, were moving there. A lot of employees, a lot of manpower. Okay, people that were able to work with their hands. Okay, from Germany, from Italy, from France, from all over. Okay, so this guy had 2 features. He was a very good salesperson, very good, and he knows about design, okay? Plus, he met this wonderful woman, Mrs. Florence. The sofa that we have downstairs is called Florence Knoll sofa, because she did it, okay? So, Mrs. Florence, she was a student of a design school in America, very big. It was called Cranbrook Academy in Michigan, okay? Cranbrook, that you say Cranbrook what? No, but in the 30s, 40s in America became very famous because a lot of teachers from Germany, Italy, France, they were going there to teach, okay, to teach about design, right? She was a student there, okay? She's still alive, by the way. This guy, unfortunately, no, but she's still alive. She's very old now. She lives in Florida, and she just enjoys life and drinking cocktail, you know. And she's not an architect, no. She's more an interior decorator, no. She likes to really furnish the spaces, okay, to make our life beautiful, okay. But she had a lot of contacts, okay, with a lot of students from that school, students, teachers, you know, professors from that school. So when these 2 guys met, he had the idea. I said, listen, I want to do furniture because my father was doing furniture. Okay, so I know how to do. But we need, as I said, I can build them, but I need ideas. I need to know where the future is going, you know. Do you guys follow the Formula 1, F1? You know F1, Ferrari, Mercedes? When a driver is winning, who is good, the driver or the car? Is Hamilton winning because he's the best or is driving the best car? That's always a trick. I don't know. It can be half and half, right? Best driver with the best car. In design is the same. Best manufacturer, okay, so you need to know how to work with a marble. Later we talk about marble, leather, chrome. Okay, you need somebody that can tell you, hey, listen, no, this way you will break the marble because I know about marble. You cannot design like this. It needs to be, no? And the designer put the creativity, no? The genius part is the same. So he was the businessman. And she had a lot of contacts. So what she did, it was very simple. Say, guys, come to New York. We have a little office. We just need ideas. We just need to put together our ideas. I want to make people's life better, especially in the office. Because imagine in the 40s, it happened what's probably happening in China now. People from the countryside are moving to Shanghai, Guangzhou, Shenzhen, Beijing. Okay, so they don't want to work in the countryside anymore. They want to be, you know, with a tie, work in the office, right? So they need more offices. There was the booming. Manhattan was just, you know, growing a lot. Okay, so people were spending a lot of time of the day in the offices. Okay, from the morning to the evening. So she just had this very simple idea. Let's make our office look like home, right? So that was the base of the creativity. And then with the help of different designers that you can really find here, guys, Knoll catalog is not big, so it's really take you 15 minutes to just, if you have a little bit or maybe a coffee time, just to take it and just open it. And you will see that it's very simple, all the products nowadays become, they're all iconics. You will recognize, but people say, Knoll, no, never heard. Then you open the catalog and say, of course, this is Knoll, right? Okay. So it's always like this. So the people knows the product before the brand. Okay. What we want to do now is change it. Let them people know the brand. That's why, if you notice downstairs, we don't just display the Barcelona chair, one chair, or a sarin and coffee table there. We try to make a cozy environment because we want that the people see the whole brand first. And the icon is just one part of it. It's not the main part. Okay. If you understand this, it will be easy for you to mix up, because it's difficult that your customer will say, oh wow, I want all of this part of Knoll. I want everything. They will probably like one table, a couple of chairs, Barcelona. So it will be very nice of you and very easy with these products to just, okay, let's use one table of Barcelona, one armchair, one coffee table, and we mix up with Flexform, we mix up with Moroso, whatever they would like to. I love this collection because we say it's a crossover. It was born to make the life simple in the office and in home, and you can really exchange it. The big table downstairs, the marble table with the 3 tulip chair, that can be a meeting table, right? For a lawyer office, for a dentist, for a doctor, can be a dining table for a family. That's the secret of Knoll. It's really crossover. You can do whatever you want. It depends on the environment. It depends on maybe which fabric you choose for the chair, which color of the marble. But it's really fun and it will surprise you how can you mix up with this collection in everything. Okay. And this was the idea. If you check, if you have a bit of time and you go to the website, very easy, knoll.com, very easy, and you search by designers, okay, you will see that this catalog is divided by these designers that were very good friend of Florence Knoll, and they design few collections of product. It's almost never just one single product. Okay, every designer that works for Knoll design at least 3 or 4, 5 products, and they can stay together. They create families of products, and this is also easy for you because it helps you to memorize the catalog, the products, and it helps you to mix and match with other products. Okay, so. Just to tell you, people will ask, what is Knoll? Knoll is an American company. It's in the market since 75 years. In America, it's very, very famous. If you see a lot of American movies, you recognize a lot of these products. Okay. Also, it's also an Italian company. You say, why Italian company? Yeah, because the products that you have here of Knoll, if people ask, they are made in Italy. Because Mr. Knoll was very clever. He opened a big factory in Pennsylvania, okay? But then he wanted to go back to Europe because, hey, Europe is where we should be because they love design. So America is fine, there's huge possibilities, but let's go back also to Europe. So he did 2 things. In 1950, he opened a showroom in Paris that is still there. If it happened to go to Paris, you should visit it. It's beautiful. And he bought a little company in Italy, in the center of Italy, that became the factory of Knoll for European market. Nowadays, we are using also for Asian market. Okay, it's a very small company. It's a sort of boutique, no? So they still do the products like in the past, using with hand. The Barcelona is stitched. Every tile of the Barcelona is a single tile and is stitched one by one. Okay, so they still do like that. It takes like 6 to 8 hours to do one Barcelona. Okay, but they still keep doing it in this way. They want to keep the tradition. Okay. In America, it's a bit different. No, it's a bit more industrial because American factory in Pennsylvania, they have to respond to a demand that is huge. I mean, the market is really, really huge. Due probably to the history, it's an American company, it's very well known in the market, so they needed a very, very big factory. Okay, so yes, the products that you have downstairs are made in Italy. Okay, the company is very big, the company is growing, and again, if you have a bit of time, I'm sorry if I keep saying this, but it's important, no? Because this is the process of falling in love. Okay. You don't have just, it's not like in school that you need to, I need to study, you know, I need to memorize. No, no, no. You just need to take a bit of your time and just, like when you read magazines, no? When you read your favorite magazine, just open it, because these catalogs are revealing you also some ideas for you how to mix up colors, you know, walls, floor, lighting. You know. So it's always nice to take inspiration from these catalogs. And these are just very simple brochure of what we did in the last 3 years, 2013, 2014, and this year, 2015. So these are just updates. We are going to put them all together very soon. So probably next month you will receive something that is all together. Okay, so it's easy for you. But these 3 brochures are very nice because it will explain you the changing of the company. As I said before, the company is known because of the icons, okay? All of the pieces downstairs are iconic pieces. You can find in all the museums in the world, in the design museum in the world. Now what we are doing is the next step, okay? I give you the icons, and the exercise is put the icons together and create one environment, okay? What is the risk? That is like a museum, no? And people, they don't want to live in a museum. They want to live in a cozy environment. And somebody say, oh, you know what? Oh, that's my house. I love it. I choose my items. I ask your advice to which color is better for my wall, which fabric is better for my rug, okay? So, and we found out that we can do this. We can. And this is how we did it. We just combine few elements. We combine the icons where the icon is just a little part of the whole environment. Like in this case, this is a beautiful picture. I don't know if you can all see it. And we don't just focus on the Barcelona itself, okay? Barcelona is just there in a corner of the picture. If you see this picture, what is the focus? We are not focusing on any particular product. We just focus on the whole environment, okay? Because this is what we want to do. Also because, maybe you know better than me, in Asia we have a lot of copies, a lot. People will come and say, hey, this Barcelona costs like my 3 months of salary. Why? I can go next corner and buy it for nothing, for half price, right? So they will ask you, and of course there are stories to say about this. The materials, the comfort, the chrome, the leather, and later we will see all of that. But if you notice, downstairs, we don't want to sell the Barcelona. We try to present an environment. So that's what MOT does. Okay, customers that come to MOT, they probably, yeah, you can be lucky. They can come and say, I was exactly looking for the Barcelona. That's my lucky day, I found it. Wow, fine, easy, sold, right? But probably they are looking for ideas, for inspirations, for, okay, show me around, what's new, okay, what can I, they don't know what they want, right? Yesterday we were talking with your colleagues in Taipei, most of the time, and I did your job. I was like you. And you know, I could write a book about people that come in and they're crazy because they don't know what they want. They come and you say, hey, hi, can I help you? No. Ah, okay. So, well, what are you looking for? I don't know. Ah, maybe a sofa? Maybe. Table? Yeah. What do you have? Okay, let's start. Is it? Real, right or not? It's like this, right? So they don't know. So you guys are not salesperson. You guys are psychologists. Yes, they have to give you a degree in psychologist. They have to. you can really, after 1 year or two, you can write a book about it. You can open a blog about, hey, you know what happened to me today? It's like this. But don't be afraid to talk to them, because it's like this, they don't know. I was working for another company before, that is called Cassina, okay? And we were doing the website of Cassina 5 years ago. So the IT manager, he called me. I was working in the showroom of Cassina for 7 months just to learn. I wanted to learn about the products. I wanted to learn about the customers, who they are, what they ask. So the IT manager, he called me and said, Andrea, listen, I need to refresh the website. It's very old. We need to, and I need to create the filters. So when you look for a product, okay, table, okay, but which size, which material? And he said to me, what do they ask when they come to you? And I say, listen, they ask everything because they want. They come and say, okay, listen, I'm looking for a dining table for 12 people. I need 12 chairs, okay? Because I do a lot of dinners in my house, a lot of people coming. So I say, oh, so your table has to be very big, like more than 3 meters. Yeah, but my space is 2 meters. No, so no. If your space is 2 meters, maybe the table must be 150. So no, because you need a bit of space. No. I want 12 chairs. No, we cannot make it. No, but maybe the chairs, they don't have a clue, right? I mean, so they want a big table, but that stays in a small place. Okay. They want 12 chairs, but 12 chairs are too many. They don't want, no. They also want less. So it's a mess. Just let them talk and try to understand what they're looking for, okay? Here you have a lot of products, a lot of brands. Don't give them too many informations, otherwise they got confused. If you understand that they're looking for a sofa with in leather, show them sofas in leather. Don't go, otherwise they say, maybe, otherwise you go to ask for a psychologist at the end of the day, okay? So let them talk, let them to understand, okay? And if they want, just give them suggestions. Of course, suggestion comes from your passion, okay? You cannot know everything about all the brands that you have. You guys are not a Wikipedia, right? It's impossible to know everything. So, of course, you will tell them first what you know. And what you know is what you like, okay? Is what you have, so what you see every day, and what you like. This is what, and they will trust you, okay? If you don't know something, maybe, there is an information that you don't know, just say, hey, this I don't know. Can you give me until tomorrow, and I will ask directly the company, okay? Because we talk to them. They will also appreciate the fact that, so you talk to Knoll. Yeah. We know the guy from Knoll, and he's a bit stupid, but sometimes he's good, and he can give us information, okay? So just be comfortable with them, and especially, the story was just to tell you that the secret to sell original is that from your side, you have the materials, you have the story, you have the brand, okay? You have the comfort. But also you have the fact that you are not just selling products like in a grocery store. You're not selling apples or ananas or pineapple, You are selling an environment, okay? So you're selling what we call like an emotion, okay? Because when you walk in, now maybe you're used to because you're here every day, but when you walk in the first time is, wow, people, they want to be here. They want to have what you have, okay? So just let them explore and tell them the story, okay? And especially another secret is, we said yesterday in Taipei, let them try the products, because the best judge, okay, because nobody knows, but this is a good design, this is a medium design. No, the best judge is, I'm sorry, is this one. So they have to try. Comfortable, non-comfortable. First, this is the first barrier, okay? Second barrier is the material. Leather, no. Fabric, okay. You want a high back sofa or you want a low back? You want a sofa that goes like this chair, that they goes all the way down to the floor, or you want the high feet? it seems to be question, but somebody say, no, I want iFit because I need to clean underneath. Otherwise there is dust, right? These are the day-by-day problem that you can have. So, and as we said yesterday, we said, consultant, right? Psychologist, okay? And problem solver. This is what you are. So if somebody say, what's your job? I'm sales. No, you have 3 jobs, okay? Problem solving, because people come here with a problem, no? Hey, I have a problem. What? This is my apartment. It's empty. So what to do? No problem. Let's make a walk around. Let's take a coffee. Tell me, what is your style? What do you like? Hey, I have something new, there is Knoll now. Knoll? What is Knoll? Knoll? Knoll. Yeah, really. Take a seat. Because if you start to telling the story, Mr. Knoll, handsome guy, no, they say, okay, listen, the story I can go on the internet and I can search. Okay, just take a seat. Try. Comfy? Yes. Okay. This we can use. It's an icon, It's in all the best museum in the world. We can take one of these. And if you put it in your house become really even more luxurious because you have icons. Okay, of course you cannot have 10 icons because otherwise it's a museum, but we can combine and we can make it elegant plus 1 icon or 2. If you see, this is what we do now. We don't sell icon, we don't sell grocery, we just sell settings, okay, where the icon is just what it makes the difference. I show you this picture we took a couple of years ago. Okay, can you all see, guys? We have a sofa by Barber Osgerby, coffee table that we have also downstairs. These are in black marble. Downstairs we have in white marble, okay? This picture, if I do like this, if I cover this part, like this, it can be a normal picture of furniture, right? Sofa, coffee table, a nice environment, okay. So, I just want to make something different. I give you my signature to the project. I say, hey, trust me. Let's just put something that is iconic just to close. That's to put like the last cherry on the cake. Huh? And then it changed everything. That's why I say Knoll is not selling pieces, okay? We use our famous pieces. This is the diamond chair, okay, by Harry Bertoyan. We have one downstairs in black. Very nice. I will show you after how to take a seat on this because it's not so easy. And this is fully upholstered, no? Very nice. That's it. So, but you guys sell this, I can find copies of this, so why I have to go to MOT? No, MOT doesn't sell this. MOT sells this. We make it happen. Then I just also put the diamonds, no? I put the ring. Because this is what it makes change the environment. This is what we do. Very easy. So please take a bit of time to just look at these catalogs, and then maybe next time I will come back. You will let me know your questions, no? Because maybe from now on you will have people coming, they will ask you, and so it's good if you just take a note of your question, or if it's urgent, you tell to Wendy immediately and she will email me and I will reply to you within 1 day or 2. If it's something that is just your curiosity, just take a note. And then you say, when the guy from Knoll will come back, I have to ask him something, because they always ask me the same question. And I think that I reply like this, but maybe there is something else to know. So this, because otherwise it's boring. You have this training session where the guy is speaking, blah, 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 and you say, okay, let's write it down. But it's good if it will be the contrary. You ask me, okay. This we'll do next time. We go now very quickly on some materials, because the story is amazing. The story is fascinating. It's good to talk about design and environment. But we also need to try to be your third job, no? Problem solver, okay? Means people will ask about the materials, but what if the leather got scratched? What if the marble got scratched? I have a stain on my table, right? The chrome is rusty, so what to do? No panic, okay? You are a psychologist, so let them talk. Okay, let them talk and say, okay, now you finish to talk, take a seat, okay? And I tell you, okay. We chose for all, we don't have so many products here, but you will see that there is a common thing in those products. Barcelona here, the Barcelona downstairs, the Florence Knoll downstairs, they all have this kind of leather that is called Venezia leather, like Venice, okay? I think that you are already familiar with this leather because this leather is into the category of aniline leather. Aniline is a chemical element that we use, not we, but the supplier used to color and to treat this leather. Okay, normally all of the top brands they have Max Alto, Flexform, Knoll, every top brand has aniline leather in the category, in the collection. Okay, what is what happened to this leather? This leather has no protection. Okay, means that they colored it, and now I tell you how, in which way they color it, and that's it. They probably put a little bit of wax, no, to be soft even more, and that's it. There is no protection. Okay. What is the result that is super soft? It's really emotional. That's why when somebody comes and say, Barcelona chair, copy, original, but I saw the copy, why this is so expensive? Shh, take a seat. Take a seat. They will take a seat, then you will explain them what we did inside the chair. That is more soft, we work on the polyurethane inside. But first, the first thing that they will notice is, oh wow, sexy. Sorry. But it is, because we use this leather, okay? Not in all the Barcelona. I mean, you can choose also normal leather, okay? But in this case, we try to start with nobody knows about Knoll in Taichung, okay? So we are starting now. And we try to start already with this kind of leather. We see how is the reaction of the customer. You will tell me, maybe next time I come back, Andrea, you know, Venezia leather, we sold Barcelona, but with a normal leather. Because people that are afraid, because this is too delicate. So this is also a test for you. No? You will also become marketing. What you do is also for job, marketing specialist you are. Because you take a lot of data, you know, a lot of information from the customer. No? When Miles will ask, so how is going? Say, very good, but you know, here in Taichung they don't understand this leather. Or maybe say, you know, here in Taichung we have a lot of demand of this leather. So this is also a good marketing exercise for you. Anyway, let's go back. Stop me if I need to say something again, if I have to repeat something. Sorry? Visual.
Yeah, they are responsible
Hi, visual.
for showroom display.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And okay, very simple. 6 colors. Okay, all natural colors. Okay, you will never find this aniline leather in yellow, in red, because those you need to spray the color. Okay, to get a very like a lime color. You know, that's why normally in aniline leather you always have natural colors. Okay. Have you ever seen a big piece of leather? Okay, is a 5 square meter, be like a rug. Okay, imagine a cow, okay, a cow, and you just squeeze the cow like this, okay, on the floor. That's the how it looks like the piece of raw leather. Okay, later I show you. I don't show you the cow, I show you the leather. They work on the leather, of course, no, the skin, they remove all the first layer, etc. Then when they arrive like this part, they put it in a sort of big barrel, like a laundry machine, okay? And there is this process, the laundry is spinning, okay? In the laundry, instead of the cleaner, they put aniline, okay, plus some other chemical elements and the colors that you want, okay? Let's say I want this beautiful dark brown, okay? And the leather is turning and turning and turning, so it's absorbing, like a sponge, is absorbing the color, okay? It's important. Why? Because when people ask, but again, Barcelona, expensive, so you just stop them, sit down, it's comfortable, yes, okay. Do you like this leather? Yes, nice, but why? Even the other one is in leather. Yeah, but which kind of leather? No? Is a good leather, is a fake leather, is a bit plastic, how is the touch? And also, something that you cannot always see is the thick of the leather, how thick it is, okay? So you go and say, just give me a minute. You go, you take this one and say, this is the leather we use. And look at his. This is like 3-4 millimeter that in furniture is considered very good, okay? In fashion, they have other kind of leather, other thick, okay? But in furniture, this is what is considered very high. And also, you have to show them that, very simple, eh? Maybe you always see this, but you never think about it. The color is here, the color is also here, but the color is also in the middle, no? That, see, yeah, of course it is, no. There are some bad leather that the color is only on the surface, because it's cheap. No, you say, listen, it takes me half time, no? I have an employee that has to spray the leather, 5 minutes, he sprays 5 meters of leather, done. Why need to take like 1 day of laundry and turning? Because this is what we want. Because we want that the color goes through the leather completely. That's why. Very simple. Again, some of you is wearing denim, blue jeans, no. But you know, one of the biggest enemy of leather is the jeans, no? The button, the metal part that you have here. You take a seat, it's very comfy, let me see, right? And you scratch it. Can happen. If the leather is good, the leather is delicate, so you will have a scratch. But if the leather, the color is passing through, when you cut it, imagine like when you cut yourself, you can still see the brown color. Okay, so this is what we want. We don't want to see the gray color of the raw leather, okay? Before the treatment is gray, then becomes raw, become color. Okay, so that's why we invest money and time in order to choose a leather that has to be at least 3-4 millimeter, okay? And the color must go through. Okay, a lot of other products, not in MOT but in other places, the leather is like is thinner like a piece of paper. Believe me, it's like this. And there are companies that with this piece of leather they can cover 3 sofas because they cut it with this laser into 1, 2, 3, and they do 3 armchairs instead of 1. Cheap, right? That's why I say, but how come is leather? 1 million NTD, 100,000. Why? The materials, the design, you know, the history. So that's the difference. But just one thing: people will come and say, "Hey, how come you sold me the Barcelona chair, 5,000 euro? No, you and look, there are signs, there are scratches." Because people say it's expensive, so it's perfect. Nobody can destroy it because it's expensive. It's not true. Ferrari car is expensive, but it's not that because it's expensive you can kick it, you know, and punch it and nothing happens. I know it's Ferrari. No, it's very delicate. No, so with furniture is the same. So they also have to understand. Say, listen, it depends. No, I mean if you have 2 kids. No, that's why you need to become psychologist, private investigator also. You need to find out, okay, this customer has 2 kids, 5 years old and 3 years old. They play all around the house, they jump on the sofa with the shoes, and they use the pens. No, don't go for it, okay? Even if this is the best leather in the world, no. Okay, but I didn't know because, okay, you need to find out. that the customer has 2 kids. Or the customer say, listen, I need an armchair where I can watch TV. Okay, good, we have a lot. Let's make a round. Listen, while we're walking, do you also eat and drink when you watch TV? Yeah. I love a sandwich, I love hot dog with ketchup and mayo and Coke. No. Okay. Leather, yes, because it's better than fabric, no? Because a protected leather, if I throw just a bit of cappuccino, no, on the leather, I take a wet cloth and I just clean it, fine, with the water, okay. Not with this one. This is not only for Knoll, even Flexfo, all the other companies that have any leather, they are very delicate. Because it's very simple. There is no protection on it, okay? There is no, on the normal leather, there is a little, you cannot see, it's invisible, there is a little film coating of polyester, okay? That is good because you lose a little bit of soft, just a little bit, but the leather is protected, okay? So it's good because if you use it in dining, if you have kids, if you use it in a hotel, in public spaces, okay? This leather is for a customer that first he understands the effect of a leather that is not protected, and he wants to have something that is for himself. There are these people who say, I want my armchair. I work every day, 10 hours, I'm so tired and stressed, but when I go home, I have my armchair with the leather, natural, like this. I can smoke my cigar, I can watch TV, I can relax. Okay. This is what it is this for. Or maybe there are these people that say, yeah, I want something in this leather because I will never have dinner or food or drinks in there. So I will take care of it. I know that natural leather is very delicate, so I know how to take care of it. So you need to understand if they are ready or not for this leather. Before I said this leather is unique, means that if I order 2 Barcelona chairs with this leather, when they will come home, I'm waiting for 3-4 months. They will come, they open the box. They put next to themselves. They don't look the same. So somebody can say, hey, listen, but MOT, the best in the world, but you sell me this stuff that they don't even look the same? No, I wanted a brown, light brown leather, okay, but one has a bit of some signs on it, another one is completely clean. No, I wanted the same. You tell them first, say, guys, be careful, because one of the beauty of this leather is that your product will be only for you, okay? There is no other product similar, because this leather is without any protection, so you will see the signs of the leather. What I mean is this one. See? Beautiful, right? Beautiful. This is called pilot, like the airplane pilot chair. Beautiful. But the leather is this one. This is the famous cow, like okay, the head, the tail, the 4 arms, legs, okay. This is the spine, okay. And cows, they don't go to gym, so they're not super fit, so they can have signs. They're not perfect, okay. So these, later we will see downstairs, okay. It happened that you can see this sign. Okay, we try, when we cut the leather, okay, imagine we have this in our factory, no? When the guy here, with his hand, he see the order, say, okay, MOT, they need 2 Barcelona chairs, okay. So he knows how much leather he needs to do the Barcelona. Of course, he has a laser, okay. So he tried to cut similar pieces, okay, so he tried, but sometimes it's not so easy, okay, so he try, but not always it happens. You are safe and the client is happy if he knows in advance, okay, so if he understands that first he needs to take a seat, he needs to touch it, and then you see, but hey, look, this is not a defect, okay, it's not negative, it's positive. because this is what we like about this leather. Okay, I like it because this leather is precious, is unique. You can really see the signs of the cow. Okay, but no, I prefer one completely, black or brown. Okay, fine. I show you another leather by Knoll that is more protected. If you have kids or if you like to enjoy some drinks, you can also do, because it's easy to clean and to maintain. So just to let you know, I'm sorry if I go very long, on this leather, but I'm just giving you something to solve the problems, even before the day happen. So it's better to tell. Sometimes it's also better to scare them, like to say, no, you are not ready for this leather, because they will say, hey, why? I want this leather. No, it's not for you. No. You take the other one, the one for kids. Okay, you're not good for adult leather. Okay, and then they will want it. It's always like this. But just tell them that the signs are part of the nature of the cow. Consider that to do this leather, let's say that we buy 100 pieces of this leather. Only 10 will become Venezia leather. Okay, because we want, in order to do this effect, you don't have to be, the cow doesn't have to have any scratches, some mosquito bites. The cows, they live outdoor, right? So sometimes they fight to each other. So with they got injured. There are mosquitoes. The leather is not, the skin is not perfect. So in order to become Venezia, only the 10% of the leather are so perfect and smooth and without any scratches or signs. Okay, so it's really something very, very precious. Okay, how to maintain it? Even if your customer promise you, say, okay, I want Venezia, I promise you I will never have any glass of wine or Coke on this armchair. Okay, sometimes it can happen. Okay, no panic, even in this case. Just tell them first, say, listen, if you drop something on the leather, don't go there. Don't do, if the drop is here, don't do like this. Because otherwise, you will spread it on all the leather. Just push it. A bit of water and push it and stay there. Okay. It's like when you do with your shirt, no? Maybe you're eating and something goes, if you do like this, it goes all the way. Okay. So just take a bit of water and press where the damage is. Okay. It will look even bigger at the beginning, no? Okay. But then give a bit of time and the leather will absorb the stain, okay? Because the pore, like in our skin, they are open, okay? It's called full flower, okay? So the liquid will go through. Just help it with a bit of water, pressing, but don't do like this, okay? These tricks are very, very helpful because, again, the customer will trust you. The customer says, okay, got it. And you tell them first, you say, hey, listen, any problem, let me know. Don't throw any liquid, but if it happens, just no panic, just do like this and you will see. And it's only a matter of trust. If they will trust you, it's good, it's fine. Okay? Sometimes we can also give a bit of cream on the leather, okay? There is a special cream for Venezia, okay, and there is other, let's say, normal cream, moisture for other leather, okay. It's very easy. Sometimes they will ask, how do I have to put something on this? Normally we say no. Really, to clean the leather is very easy. Just take a bit of take a wet cloth and just do like this. Let's say just to remove a bit of dust. No, it's very easy. If you want to keep the leather always soft like this, sometimes, maybe 2-3 times a year, just pass a bit of moisture, okay, on it. That's it. 2-3 times a year is enough. Especially here, I think that is like in Taipei, the weather, right? You have winter, okay, so you have the heater in the house. When there is the change of the season, when you pass from winter to summer or from summer to autumn, and you stop using the aircon and maybe you use the heater, okay, then it's a good timing to give a bit of cream, okay, because the aircon is drying a lot. It's like our skin, you know, if you stay all day long with the aircon, you need to put some cream on your face, otherwise your face is very dry, right? Same. Okay. Questions?
我想请问一下，那个皮革包它不是有清洁的这样乳液的吗？
他们有提到清洁的部分，
所以就是
保养乳
液，所以一般来讲是不用的。
清洁就基础清洁，你一定要先打灰尘，打掉才可以上保养乳。他昨天有说1年大概3次就好，2到3次
就好了，不用，因为有的皮革标志它
因为它的这个皮革没有任何的保护层在上面，所以你不能够碰水或是碰任何其他有水的东西，因为你的那个都会吃到皮革里啊。它的皮革的特色是它就是本染皮，然后染完之后它没有再上任何的涂料或是保护层，对。然后所以它唯一有的就是出去之前有做过薄薄的一层蜡，可是因为这样子的状态之下，它会吸收所有的水分、油分以及在上面的东西，所以变成说，你要特别去找。那因为它有一般的皮革是比较可以给上控空间的，那像这个的话可能就是指甲。那这一款皮革就是清洁的话，应该就是所有我们皮革的基础清洁。但是清洁完之后，他是建议他们家皮革，因为没有任何保护措施，那我们这边湿的时候很湿，然后可能冬天又开暖气会太干，怕皮革用久了以后湿度会不够，所以是要擦那种保湿乳，也不是说去上油或是上蜡，就是专门给本染皮用的那种保湿乳这样子。对，那就是清洁的话就是基础清洁这样子，
Right. Okay, let's change the material. Another, that's for Knoll is the most important material. This table is called Saarinen table. Okay, you can call it in two names, or tulip table, because we normally goes together with the tulip chair, like you see downstairs, or according to the name of the designer, Saarinen table. Eero Saarinen was a super great famous designer, very good friend of Florence Knoll. He came from the same school, okay, so you see now the story you know, okay. This table is in marble. Marble for Knoll is very important, okay. We do and we sell a lot of marble, okay. I just go straight to the point. Did you see the marble downstairs? Okay, the table. How many of you touched the marble top? You can also say nobody, it's fine. Later we go. I will ask you later. Just go down and put your hands on the marble. Just put your hands now here. What do you notice?
cold.
It's cold, right? Also because maybe the aircon, but it's cold. Marble is a stone, is natural, like leather. Normally it should be cold as well. Knoll marble is not cold. Later you will try. Knoll marble, is able to keep the temperature of the environment. Okay. Why? We put on a marble, like we do normally with the protected leather, okay, we put a little film coating of polyester. So our marble is protected. We give just a layer, is invisible, you cannot see, but you can feel it because when you touch it, the marble is not cold. So it's nice to just have a dinner, have a meeting. You don't have to just do like this, no? And say, okay, I stay sit like this because it's very cold, no? Right? It's nice. Visual? Okay. And why we do this is very simple, because we want the people to be comfortable. Okay, we want that you can have dinner or meeting without the problem of the marble is cold, and also we are solving a problem. Again, you see, consultant, private investigator, psychologist, problem solving. What's the problem here? That marble is natural. Marble is like skin, is like leather. I want to have dinner on this table. I don't just want to buy it and spend 10,000 euro to have it there like a museum. No, I want to have dinner. I want to have a coffee. I want to have a soup. I want to have everything. What if I throw coffee on the marble table? It's like leather, so the coffee will go through, and you will see the stain of coffee for a long, long time. Okay. Okay, let's solve this problem. Let's put a polyurethane coating. Okay. So, if I'm talking to, Italian people, I'm from Italy, we have a defect. We talk like this, right? So, sometimes it can happen that I just, throw something, wine, beer, glass. With this one, no problem. You just, again, take a bit of water and clean it. Okay, so it's fine. You can have dinner on it. If your customer is looking for a table, maybe a round table or oval, okay, they want to have dinner on it, perfect. It's marble. Again, your table is unique. Nobody will have like yours. Same, how come? I choose the same marble, the same size of my neighbor because I want to have the same table, but they look different. Yes, because I cannot choose that I want this pattern like this exactly because it's natural. It's a surprise. This is also something good. I wait for 4 months to have this table in Taipei or in Taichung, and I will be emotional to just open and see what will be the pattern. Okay. Then, of course, if you want, we have different kind of white marbles. All the white marbles, they come from Carrara. Okay, that is a small town in Italy, but full of mountains where they take the marble from. Okay. And then, of course, as much the marble is white, as much is expensive. Correct? Okay. We have white marble, and I will show you later. And thank you. And this is what, see, this is Carrara, little town in Tuscany. If you go, I don't know if it's back or forward. Okay.
This page, I'm on the right page. Oh, you just move it away.
Wait. Okay. This one first.
我等他结束到那层的时候再翻那个基础笔记好，就先听。
Remember the story of the leather, no? The Venezia leather, only 1 every 10, no, can become Venezia. White marble we have is a little bit more expensive than this one that we call arabescato. No? Arabescato is very popular in Knoll. You will probably sell a lot of arabescato. Okay. This is very difficult to find. Sometimes we have requests. You say, hey, the architect wants white marble. He has 10 coffee tables. And we have to say, listen, can the architect wait for maybe a long time, like a few months? Because at the moment, we don't have. Because it's difficult to find, even for us. Okay, so, or the architect waits, or they choose another marble. Okay.